Hi everybody and welcome back. I'm Deb Holland and we're in the middle of a teaching series based on my book, Make Your Destiny Your Reality. Today we're going to be talking about showing up and working your plan. So far you've done all the hard work of preparing, you've figured out what your destiny is, you've got the boat in the water, and you're moving. What's left to do? You've got to have a hard hat and lunch pail mentality, and you've got to focus. You've got to know that this is going to take work. It's going to take hard work. It's not just going to be handed to you. You may have to work harder at your destiny than anything you have ever worked at in your life. And that's going to be a good thing for you. You are going to need to also choose who you let in the raft. Just like we've been talking about with our whitewater rafting analogy, you would never take someone down a stretch of river where you knew there was going to be whitewater, and that person you knew in advance, before you set off from the shore, you knew that they were going to punch holes in the raft the entire trip. They weren't going to paddle, they weren't going to help. When you were trying to paddle, they were going to interfere, and in fact, they were going to deliberately poke holes in the raft. They were going to sink the entire mission and endanger everyone on board. Do not allow people like that on board your destiny either, my friends. It doesn't mean you have to throw them completely out of your life, but do not allow them on board with your destiny, because that is exactly what they will do, is they will try and sink it. So choose to put people in the raft who want to take the trip with you, who are going to enjoy the trip, who are going to do their fair share of the paddling, and who are going to help you safely navigate this thing through whatever comes up, whether it's swift currents, whether it's stormy conditions, if there's eddies, or whatever class rapids they are, 3 or 4, the big serious stuff when you're rafting. You want people with you that are going to be willing to hang with you going through all of that. You're also going to want to leverage the resources that you have. You're going to want to stay alert for opportunities. And get ready to welcome some unexpected blessings. We've talked a lot in this series so far, and it's been a very necessary part of the conversation about the hardships and the difficulties that you can expect along the way. But let's also talk for a minute, and it's really important to balance this out, that you will have unexpected blessings once you get underway. And God is going to send people and circumstances to you that are going to take you way beyond where you could get on your own, and it's going to happen much quicker than you could do on your own. So look for and embrace those things when they happen. How do you do this, showing up and working your plan specifically? What are the details on this? You want to work backwards from your end goal, and you want to say, this is my destiny, this is where I believe I am meant to end up. This is the river rafting trip I'm going to take, and this is where I'm putting in the raft, and this is where I'm going to take out. My takeout point is here. So then back it up. For your destiny, turn it into yearly goals. And then turn those into monthly goals, and then turn those into daily goals, so that you know today when you get up, to get there, I've got to do X, Y, and Z. And that gives you a lot of peace of mind, because if you're like me, you get really excited, and you get really ambitious, and you want to just go. You want that trip, but you also want the end destination just that fast. And it doesn't work like that. Not in life, and certainly not with your destiny, and certainly not on the water. And that's the fun of the trip. So have fun on the trip of your destiny as well. And understand that you are not going to just magically transport yourself from here to there. It's going to take work, and it's going to be an incremental thing, and that's okay. You're also going to need to gain knowledge and build your skills. It's the same thing is true on the water. If you know how to paddle, and most people would, hand in an oar, they would totally be able to do that. But there are certain ways that you paddle for certain types of water, and certain ways that you hold the paddle to achieve a certain outcome with the raft. So similarly, you're going to need to build those types of skills while you're navigating your destiny. So go to the library, look online, find a mentor. There are tons and tons and tons of free or low-cost opportunities for you to pick up the skills that you need and to gain the knowledge that you need And the beautiful thing is that back in the day, not all that long ago, if you wanted to learn a new skill, you had to go to college or tech school, or you at a minimum had to go to a seminar, and you had to travel to where the seminar was and pay a bunch of money and be away from your family and all those other kinds of things. It was logistically complex for a lot of people to go and pick up new skills and knowledge. And today, everything is brought to us right in the comfort of our own homes. We're online. You can find anything you want. Google whatever it is you think that you're meant to do. If it's music, if it's art, if it's business, doesn't matter. Maybe you're an artist who is magnificently gifted, but you don't know anything about business at all, and you're going to need to in order to sell your art. Go online, Google selling art, and see what you find. I've never done it, but I'm willing to bet I could go in right now to my computer here at home, and within 15-20 minutes, I would know a whole bunch more than I know right now, and it would move me one step closer to that goal. So you can do the same thing, and then as you're going down the river, as you're taking this destiny trip, you're going to need to adjust along the way. Navigate for the now, navigate for the next, and keep adjusting. And then ultimately, keep after it. Just keep going. When you're in the middle of a whitewater rafting trip, you don't suddenly stand up and say, you know what, I'm done, and jump over the side and just calmly walk your way over to the shore and go back about your life. You have to stick with it until you get to the takeout point. You have to stick with it because conditions are coming up that you're much safer being in the raft than being out of the raft. So it's the same with your destiny. My friends, hang in there. Until next time, it's been great being with you again. It's a real honor to teach you guys. I love every single one of you, and I believe in you, and I'm rooting for you and cheering for you. And next time, we are getting even closer to the end of our teaching series. In the meantime, come on over, join me on my website, debhollandlcsw.com. Link to my Facebook page. I'd love to have you be part of the group. See you then and there, my friends. Take care, and this week, have fun chasing down your destiny.